I will no longer serve a dictator god. With the power of the stone, I will overthrow Zaros. Can you imagine how strong everyone could be without rulers and governments and nation states to tell them what they cannot do? I will give the world what it wants and needs. Perpetual unpeace, and thus perpetual justice.
He's arriving. Hail, Zamorak!
People of Gielinor, I have returned to liberate you from the chains of government and law, and anything that seeks to tell you what you cannot do. I know this prospect of worldwide anarchy might seem daunting to you at first. This is the outcome of centuries of indoctrination by your rulers. They led you to believe you are safer under government. But in reality, all the worst atrocities have been committed by governments. No individual can engineer a man-made famine or exterminate 16 million individuals in a decade without the boundless power of a state. You may fear the suffering that may occur under anarchy.
This is Supreme Commander Zilyana. Put our troops on maximum alert.
Only under law are evils such as race supremacy or sexual domination possible on an institutional scale. This is true.
The epitome of traitordom has returned.
And he's just as illogical as before.
The other 49. And yet, no one fights back. The suffering caused by governments only makes people weaker and complacent. The suffering under anarchy, in contrast, makes everyone stronger. In the absence of order, people can and are forced to fight for what they believe in. Instead of dying for rich oligarchs who start wars on their couches and then force the poor to fight them, you can decapitate all of those who stand in the way of your ideals. Instead of endless debate which gets nowhere, you can prove your point more efficiently by crushing the skull of your enemy. To all the people who yearn for freedom, take up your arms and overthrow every government and every ruler. Dismantle every nation-state and every source of authority that aims to hold you back. Starting with the God of Order himself. Saradomin, hear this. Return to me my rightful property.
If you really think I'd give you the Stone of Joss, you are sorely mistaken.
I toppled the biggest fascist that ever walked Gielinor with that stone. You do nothing but prop up fascists with it. You are not worthy to wield a weapon of such power. If you want your followers to have any chance of survival, you will surrender it to me this instant.
Never.
You know what, Saradomin? That's exactly what Zaros said before his end. Prepare to join him. Prepare to die.
You think strength should determine everyone's worthiness to live? Then why are you not even as strong as me?
We'll be back.
Palkeera.
Sammy, are you okay?
My love, I am fine. Don't worry about me. Focus on our soon-to-be baby Majorat.
I want to make sure Khazard's father will be alive for him to see. You can't keep picking fights with enemies you don't even know how to beat.
If I don't beat those enemies, this world will never be the lawless utopia in which we want Khazard to be born.
We will make the world that way, with or without the stone. Honestly, why do you want the stupid pebble so bad?
Learning of what has become of our movement during my absence has convinced me the people are too brainwashed to see what's best for them. Unless we force them to see it. If we can kill a god with the stone, imagine what we could do to the biggest cities across the globe. Sintistin, Hollowvale, Menaphos. It will be like a supervolcano or an asteroid striking the planet. The clouds will cool Gielinor to the point where it will barely be habitable. Society will collapse, and never again will anyone be able to establish law and order to hold people back. Only then will they see the infinite justice that disorder brings. Only then will they be capable of appreciating their newfound freedom.
His plans are even more horrific than I thought.
What do you recommend, Lord Saradomin? My loyalty is to you and the defense of law and order.
We have to stop him, Zilyana. Go and seek out the other gods. We must put aside our differences before he can bring about Armageddon.